Hi everyone, welcome to 5 Quote Shakespeare, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone clips. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to visit my YouTube channel for a chapter-by-chapter analysis of the most important themes in the story. See the description for details. Thanks for watching. Chapter 1 hinted at the future wasteland that Harry would be living in, and Chapter 2 certainly reveals it. So go back and watch my video on Chapter 1, and I go into detail about this hero's cycle. He is at home, but he is in a wasteland. He's not where he should be, and there are dragons and ogres to be slain. So Chapter 1 hinted at the future wasteland in Exile, and Chapter 2 reveals it. Like Cinderella, Harry is abused by those who reluctantly provide him security. Cinderella. The purpose of this, as I discuss in detail in Chapter 1, the purpose of this is to test the capacity for adversity in the hero, because not everyone is cut out to be a hero. And the Wasteland in Exile, it imbues the hero with certain strengths that are unlucky to those who don't have to go through these trials, like Dudley, of course. Isn't he lucky to get all the presents on his birthday? Isn't he lucky? No, he's not lucky. He's very, very, very unlucky, because from future life, we know that this guy's going nowhere. Where this guy who's being tested, who's pushing himself, is being pushed. If he has the stuff in him, then he can emerge as the hero. There's a lesson there for all of us. So here's some evidence here. The room held no sign at all that another boy lived in the house. There's a wasteland. He's not where he should be. Yet Harry Potter was still there, asleep at the moment, but not for long. His Aunt Petunia was awake, and it was her shrill voice which made the first noise of the day, of course. Up now, get a move on. I want you to look after the bacon, and don't you dare burn it. I want everything perfect for the non-hero's birthday. So it's the hero that suffers that will emerge the stronger person. Now there's a lesson in there about resilience and avoidance coping that we're going to talk about in just a second. But just to go back to here again, in Chapter 1 I talk about this. The isolation of the hero forces the hero inwards to summon inner resources. It's really it's a really important motif. It's a very important theme, and we see that repeated here, of course, in Chapter 2. So avoidance coping. Follow your spiders. Follow your spiders, ladies and gentlemen. For goodness sake, follow them. The resilience that we just talked about, that the hero gains in Exile, in that wasteland, the resilience is symbolized in the image of the spider, is brilliant. I was rereading the books and I noticed that, oh my goodness, she put the spiders in Chapter 2 of the whole 7-book series. And then, of course, in Book 2, the spiders come back with Ron. It's not insignificant. I think it's a brilliant little symbol. This resilience is symbolized in the image of the spider. In contrast to Ron's almost paralyzing fear of spiders in Harry Potter 2, Harry in Exile has been exposed to potential threats much, much worse. And so spiders are nothing. He grew up with spiders. He grew up with that adversity, and that makes him the hero. Ron's a really nice guy, unlike Dudley. But Ron's a really nice guy, but is he the worthy hero? No, because he doesn't have the resilience. He doesn't have it in him to be the hero because he hasn't been trained from an early age, do you see? And so, I talk about this more in video 1, Chapter 1, but avoidance doesn't work. If you avoid a problem, it just makes it worse. So Harry got slowly out of bed and started looking for socks. He found a pair under his bed, and after pulling a spider off one of them, put them on. Harry was used to spiders because the cupboard under the stairs was full of them, and that is where he slept. So, Carl Jung, what you need most shall be found where you least want to look. In this case, it's you look under the stairs. You're afraid of something, that's where you should be aiming your attention. Follow your spiders, it makes you a better person. So this is from Joseph Campbell. We looked at this in the last video as well. Why the wasteland? Why the exile? Why the adversity? The myths agree that an extraordinary capacity is required to face and survive such an experience. So that experience of hardship, even at a young age, it's important because it tests, does the hero have it in him or her? The young world apprentice learns the lesson of the seed powers, which reside just beyond the sphere of the measured and the named. So beyond the known world, there's something else that the hero has to go and get. And at the mythic level, they bring something back that is really, really profound and life-saving, which we see in Book 7 of the Harry Potter series. So very, very cool stuff. All right, so what is the psychological meaning of the Cinderella story?